You saw some sun today, brother.
Not very much, though.
Look at my arms, too. Like,
No,
Zach bought a new pontoon boat. So we went out after we put the dock in.
No, I'll save it for the podcast, yeah.
And we're all just sitting there. The whole family was sitting on there, too. And then we fucking hit a rock. In the middle of the lake, there's supposed to be a buoy or like a ball floating up there to indicate where there's low parts. He's driving, and Jason's like, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be one out here somewhere, like just up in this area. And I was like, oh, we must be in the wrong spot. Maybe it's around this other bend, around this other part of the beach. And we're driving, just fucking cruising. Kids are standing up. All of a sudden, boom, fucking Leia, Lexi, Avery, just fucking flat to the ground. We're all like, whoa! Zach's like, fuck! He's had the boat for fucking, like, this is his second time taking it out. Because he's looking at his depth meter. He's like, oh yeah, 35 feet, no problem. And then all of a sudden it's like 3 feet. Bang! And that was it. And we were far from the shore, too. Like,
it's a low spot,
just a low spot and just all rocks. We looked down there, and he was freaking out. But all he did was, like, he just scuffed the one part of the pontoon, like the aluminum. Just kind of scraped a little bit. And then, like, there's a couple chips on the propeller.
As long as it didn't fucking, like, wreck the propeller or fucking dent the pontoon inside.
Yeah, it didn't dent nothing, so.
Good.
Well, the pontoon doesn't move very fast, so it wasn't that bad.
True, yeah.
Fuck, man. All the kids, we're sinking. And I'm like, if we're sinking, I'm staying on the ship and I'm gonna die because the water was so fucking cold. I'm like, I'm not saving any one of you. I'm going down with the boat. Sorry. It would have been a long swim too. We all had life jackets, but it would have been a long swim back to shore. Holy crap! And then while Devin, like the baby, was with Carrie, like fuck. Just the thought of that is freaky.
Yeah.
Jeez. Huh. Well, this is the Esteemed Gentleman Podcast.
Yeah.
That's the start.
I'm your host, Scott Labrie. Joined alongside me, as always, Uncle Teabag Tyler Sund.
Hello.
And all day Eric DeShane.
Hello.
We're going to just start with that.
Start with that, I guess, yeah. Why waste good content, man?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. For what? For Monday,
you know what day it is.
Whatever day it is on Monday, yeah.
So
So,
figure it out.
end of, yeah.
Check your calendar, bitch.
It says on your phone right now.
Yeah, check your phone. That's what day it is.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, it's been a
30th.
30th, yeah.
There you go. Yeah, so it was a good start to the weekend.
It's a good weekend. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
No, I
Got lots of sun.
I was a much more uneventful weekend until today, but this week, Friday and Saturday, I don't know what the hell came over me. I could not get enough sleep. I was getting sick.
Huh.
Because, like, I just could not, like, Friday, I think I went to bed around 9:30.
That's what Carly and I did.
I just could not, like, I tried watching some
night.
40K stuff, tried, like, editing stuff, I just was going to bed. And I woke up at, like, 7, and all day I could not, like, I had, like, a 2-hour nap still. I still went to bed, like, around 9 o'clock Saturday night still. I was just could not stay awake. I was so bloody tired. Sun was still up when I went to bed. Like, I was that tired. I just could not. And then this morning I woke up at, like, 7 o'clock and just felt fucking awesome. Like, I just, like...
That's what you needed.
That's why, and my body...
You need to just shut your brain off.
Yeah.
And just fucking reset,
man. It's just... And then woke up this morning, like, at, like, 7 o'clock. I'm like, well, I might as well get a shower in, maybe a little something snack before I go to Mom and Dad's for breakfast, and just... And then spent the day with Mom and Dad's today. It was perfect, so...
Nice.
But it was just, like, one of those... Like, my body just needed to, like a reset, like a hard reset, just to get it all in, get to sleep while you can. It wasn't a long week or a rough week. It just... I was just tired. Tired. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a worst time, too, because now it's finally nice outside, and you think you can do something, but I just did not have the energy for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because today, oh, God, what a gorgeous day.
Yeah, because Friday night, I was still in camp. I got home. We were back to camp, I guess I call it home. Got back, and then I'm like, oh, it's 8:30. I'm like, fuck, man. I gotta go have a coffee. I want to stay up for a bit. I'm like, why would I want to stay up? I don't have to be on site until like 7, whatever. Because I could have stayed up.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to get up overly early.
How far away is it from the camp to the site?
Oh, it's like 15, 20 minutes.
God, yeah.
It's like right there, so it's not even a big deal. But I'm just like, fuck, man. And I just like, I still had like my sweatpants. I took a shower. I ate. I put my sweatpants on or whatever and t-shirt. Well, before I went and ate, I did that. But anyway, so then I'm laying in bed. I'm like, fuck it. I just took the covers and I just laid underneath. And I just set my phone down, passed out. I woke up at like 2 in the morning. Didn't even set my alarm down. I'm like, fuck, set my alarm. Yeah. Then went back to sleep. Slept all night. And then the next day, I got back like really late. I got to site that morning. Went to Foster Creek after because I had to just basically leave Christina Lake and then go to Foster Creek, do one well, and then come home. By the time I got home, I don't even know what time it was.
Oh yeah.
And then I went out to. I got my days all fucked up. Anyway, so then I just went to bed at like 9 o'clock each night, and I just like today I woke up and I had to get my infusion, so I got up at pretty early for that. But I just feel so much better after all that sleep. Like I just going to bed at like 9 o'clock now.
So I know now because going into not next weekend, but like 2 weeks from now, because that's when I have like a month or a month and a half straight of something going on every weekend. So I know I will be tired like all those weeks, right? Because I think first of all I have my fishing trip, and then I have a wedding, and then reunion, another wedding, another wedding. Like I'm packed, right? So
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, there's
gonna be lots going on now.
There's going to be weddings coming up, that I have to do, actually. I have to film. Oh, it's going to be so busy. Oh,
so now the time to take it in, because in a few weeks' time, I won't have this time anymore. It won't be quiet weekends.
Yep.
You can sleep when you're dead.
That's what my grandpa used to say.
But I love why wait, though? It's so nice. It's so good.
I know. I like sleeping.
Sleep's great.
I just do stay up late, sleep in late. That's my thing.
That's what I used to do, too.
I used to do as well, but now
Sleep
I
until,
find
like, noon?
why I'm getting old, I guess, but like wake up at 7, no problem. Like, yeah, I'm awake now on day off. Like I can't sleep in. Why?
It's weird, eh?
It's just like days I have to work or days I don't want to get up. It's hard to get out of bed. It's like fuck. And then, it's every day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All the time.
Doesn't help when there's kids around, but I mean, but like Carly, a lot of times will just like on a weekend. Now she'll let me sleep. She'll get up with Leia and they'll watch something, whatever, and I'll just go back to sleep. But even now too, like I'm up by like 8. I'll get up at 8. I'll be like sleeping in, but I'll like wake up at like 7 and just lay on my phone for like an hour. And be like, ugh, do I want to deal with this now, or do I just chill in here? And get up and tackle the day. But then I take a nap around like 4 o'clock. That's usually like when I shut down. Like I power down around 4 or 5. I just I have to like take a nap. It's weird.
I usually get that like sometimes around 3:30.
Oh yeah,
too.
Yeah.
Usually on Sundays or something.
Just a little, we'll have a nap. Yeah,
A quick recharge.
For doing nothing.
Exactly. I was watching YouTube today and the same thing. It's just I was like, slept through an hour-long video. Okay.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Yeah, you'll start over.
Yeah.
My grandpa used to do that. I would used to go to visit him on the weekends. I'd come over and he'd be like, yeah, come on over for a coffee. Okay, so I'd go over to Grandpa's place and we'd sit there and he'd be talking, sitting across from the table. He's got his coffee sitting there. And then he'd be like, yeah, it's a nice day. He'd look out the window and all of a sudden his eyes would get heavy. He'd just put his head down. And he would just sit there and I'd be like, okay, and then I'd start talking to Grandma. And Grandpa would be like, he'd be like, oh. And maybe like 15 minutes later, he's like, oh, my coffee's cold. Gertie, go warm this up. He warmed up. He's like, oh, that's just a little power snooze. I'm good now. He would just like sit there and his head would just tilt. He wouldn't like slouch. He wouldn't like lean back. Yeah. He would just, and that would be, he would just power down. And then he's good to go.
Weird.
Yeah, like power snooze, he used to call those power snoozes. If he'd take like an actual nap, then he'd feel like shit after. But if he just took a power snooze, like a 10, 15-minute power snooze, good to go.
That's having a spasm there,
Yeah,
bad as a toast.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's interesting. Like, I couldn't think of falling asleep while company's around.
That's the thing too. I'm very a social person too, to sleep with companies around. But I know of relatives who do that, but they're so tired, like they don't stop, right? So one of my uncles is bad for that. Like he works like long hours every day, works weekends. Like was a guy who can never retire, right? So he's over at mom and dad's one time. We we're all having a beer in the shop, and he just stands there, we're all talking at the beer, and just maxes out, drops his beers, wakes up, like, what the hell happened? Like, you're up for a half hour, dude. Like, you all right? Oh, yeah, just tired. It's like, yeah, when you work all the time and you never rest, that's what freaking happens.
That's what happens.
Yeah, your body is forcing you to take a rest,
Oh, my grandpa was the same way, too. He was out, he was plumbing, he was doing, like, service calls. Even on weekends, too, you get a call, yep, I'll be out there, go out to Vilna, go help somebody get their furnace or get something going, whatever, and then come back, and he'd have his work clothes on 24/7 all the time until about 7, 8 o'clock at night. Then he'd be the king. I better get into something a little more comfortable. He'd get down to his undies and just sit on his couch and grab a blanket and his cigarettes and chocolates and ice cream. Just like, what kind of movies you bring today, Pee-wee? And I'm like, he's like, we doing a double header tonight? I'm like, oh, can you handle a double header tonight? And he's like, oh yeah. If they're good, we'll do a double header. Yeah. Oh, highlights of my life, man. Going over there for weekends. Yeah. Movie nights.
There you go.
It's good times.
Did you guys finish Love, Sex, and Robots?
No, I haven't started yet.
I didn't. No. I didn't yet. I didn't finish it.
I wanted to watch it, but this way I was feeling yesterday, I'm like, I don't want to start it and then like fall asleep through it or miss something good. So
yeah,
probably tonight.
We watched through almost half of it in like a couple hours, I think, or an hour. I think we got halfway through
Well,
the season.
Is it longer than the second season? Because the second season was
it's the
pretty
same,
short.
I think it was only like 8 episodes.
6 or 8 episodes.
Oh, really? Because the
I
first
think
one was like
6.
16. I think
Yeah,
it
there was
a
a
lot
lot in the first season, yeah.
Well, I know one episode's like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, probably my favorite one.
Oh, don't spoil it for me. I love this.
The mini?
Yeah.
Oh, that is the greatest thing I've ever seen. I've seen it like 100 times.
Really?
I love that one. I love that one.
I mean, it's okay.
Oh, it's so good, but then I notice something different every time I watch it. Like, because it's just, there's so much happening on each scene.
That's how it was with all those, too. It's like you watch it again, like, oh, I missed that the first time. Oh, fuck. Yeah,
My favorite
yeah.
was the second one.
Which one was that?
The ship.
Oh, that was really good. I feel like I watched like a whole movie in that one. It was just like, yeah, that was really good.
Any cameos or anything else that's surprising or no? Like the last one was the Donald Glover one, or yeah.
Donald
Glover. Michael B. Jordan. That's it. Sorry. Yeah.
The second one's directed by somebody. I forget who.
I never even paid attention to that. I just assumed that David Fincher and what's his name there, Tim Miller.
David Fincher.
Yeah, he directed it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the second one.
The Crown one. Yeah.
Body Hard.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah.
With David Fincher is one thing to guarantee. It's Body Hard.
Oh, the detail, like, fuck. And then the little twists here and there, too. Fuck, man. It's just, like, there's so much happening. It's just, like, and it's such a short amount of time. It's like, I want more of this.
Right?
Yeah. See, that one, that's what my issue with that one was. Like, it was awesome. It was perfect. But it's just like, oh, this needs to be more fleshed out. Because there was just, like, oh, you could tell that there's history and he's, like, yeah. But it's just so
That's one
quick.
thing I'm surprised. Like, these are very much like
concept ideas.
Yeah, and you can just like throw them out there like what sticks. Well, then this one really stuck. Let's use that for a series or something like that. Right?
Yeah.
A movie. Yeah.
I think this series, like, overall, like, all of them hit except for the very last one.
I heard that too. I heard the last one.
Okay.
The last one is fucking so fucking weird. The Green Knight Part 2.
Oh God.
There you go.
No, like
Even the one where
like some of the first season ones still stick in my head. Like Sonny's advantage, whatever the first one was with the monster fighting scenes. I love that one so much.
Sonny's
advantage
or whatever it was.
Yeah, that one was awesome. And then the last one with the monsters in Russia.
Oh yeah,
fucking good, man.
Oh, see, and I like the space travel or the transport ship,
yeah,
and he gets lost, and it ends up being this fucking alien that's been molesting him the whole time. I'm just like, oh God,
yeah,
so fucked up, and he's like all fucking withered and whatever, but he's just like
in
hallucinating and in heaven, but like just dying slowly.
Yeah. Oh, that was a great.
That'd be a hell of a way to go, I guess. I'd be okay with that, but as long as you don't see what's actually happening.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
Some S shit going on there, man. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, this one's actually really, like, every single episode that I've watched so far has been really good. Like, just like that one with the astronaut on that machine. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was good. That was like beautifully crafted. Yeah, all of them really good. You should. Yeah,
no,
you should do
check
that.
them out. Yeah.
You got to do that. A lot better than the second season. Second season I felt was really lacking.
Hit and miss. Yeah. I think because that was during COVID, right? So it really fucked up a lot of things what they wanted to do. So that's why. So yeah. So that came out in 2020. Or was 2020? Or was it last year?
I think it was last year.
Was it last year? Yeah.
Because there's a big gap between the first.
There
and second
was,
season,
yeah.
The first and second there was a big gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one was.
I think it would have came out 2020, but then with COVID, everything got pushed back.
Well,
a year, right?
Maybe it was 2020.
Maybe it was.
I can't remember if we talked about it on the podcast before.
We did. Yeah, it must have been last year then, because we talked about it before last year. So.
Okay.
Yeah, sure it was last year.
Yeah, that one had that one was like every second episode was good.
Yeah. I'll never forget that one with the kids.
The Santa Claus one?
No, the one with the cops.
Oh yeah.
Fuck right.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Woo.
Yeah, that was a touchy one.
Yep.
That one also I can't remember why they were doing that and why that made sense. Cause
I know, right? But it made sense in their world apparently. But yeah, because.
Kids were outlawed because they're all immortal. Like they
they figured out how to live forever. So like why it was?
Yeah, but they were like living up in space and
it was a classism thing too.
Yeah,
right?
they were up above the clouds, out of the slum. Shit or whatever. Something must have happened. There must have been like I think they're trying to prevent what wiped out most of the human race before. Probably it was overpopulation. I think it was.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
And like they just wanted to stop having kids.
So because you can live forever. If you can live forever, why
would you
increase the population? Yeah,
exactly.
Because you're adding more and more mouths to feed it, right? So that kind of makes sense, I guess. But that whole
they probably have like just the right amount of balance for food wise, whatever. Probably is what it is, or something like that. That's what I'm thinking, but
Oh man,
still.
Yeah.
yeah, like that. That's on par with like what's that one from Buster Scruggs? Meal Ticket.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'll never forget that one either. That one's engraved in my psyche. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that one was a little fucked up, but I didn't think
Very
it was that
much,
bad.
yeah. Oh, this is that.
Just that he had like there was nothing he could do if something ever happened.
Nothing
right?
you could
Like,
do. Yeah,
he's
just a tool. Yeah, goes a rock. Yeah, it's pretty far, and then cuts to him and just the chicken. I'm like, oh fuck.
Brutal. Yeah.
That's vicious. That's fucking vicious,
Yeah.
man.
Liam Nielsen, you sick son of a
You
bitch.
sick motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you guys watch Kenobi?
Started watching it and didn't finish it yet, but I'm not sure if I want to. I might want to wait till all 6 are out, but it's tough not to.
Oh, you're
It's
gonna get spoiled.
So good.
You're gonna get spoiled if you
I already
do
saw
that.
like 3 on TikTok today. I'm like, fuck, why do I go on this website?
Really? Oh, I haven't been on any social media at all lately,
Yeah.
so I better get on it.
No,
you should
so-
because it's like there's a Mandalorian level like twist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
I know. I see.
Of,
I
like-
see one former trooper.
basically all the trailer stuff is from the first 2 episodes, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, and you're like, they don't actually tell you what the whole show's about, really,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So,
Wow.
Good.
yeah,
As long as it's-
That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
yeah.
That they can
Like I posted on Facebook, it's incredible how Disney is able to like keep like a whole plot like just secret. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you got the Inquisitors and stuff like that, but that's only like half of
that's
it.
been well versed for
Yeah.
years now.
Right.
That's everyone knows who they are. Those who, with Star Wars lore know who they are, but unless you play the games, unless you read certain things, you wouldn't know. But it's still a good intro to it, right? So yeah, like that first scene alone with the cantina, like that's the Inquisitor. That's how they are, right? So,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, check it out.
Yeah. First episode,
Yeah.
really really good. I got emotional.
damn.
Yeah.
How long are the episodes?
An hour.
First one's long. First
40
one's like
minutes?
a whole hour, and then I think the second one is.
It's like Mandalorian. They
40
kind of vary per
minutes.
episode, but it's usually more than a half hour to an hour
Okay.
around there. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't mind like an hour plus episodes. Like, give me all the content you can if you're only going to make 6 episodes. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will be very choked though if I only see Darth Vader for like 10 minutes. I would hate that.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's like, come on, like you bring Hayden Christensen out from the great beyond and is only in there for a little bit. Like, come on,
you're gonna
guys.
redeem
Yeah.
his wasted character,
Come on,
his wasted version.
give me something. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yep. I'm excited to keep watching that. And I think The Boys season 3 comes out.
Mm-hmm. See, that's also
Next
for that
week.
today. It looks really good.
Oof.
He, what's his name? Not Captain Planet. Fuck. What's the main villain's name?
Soldier Boy.
Homelander.
Oh, okay.
Homelander's getting crazier and crazier, and like, holy. Frick,
Oh, and then
yeah.
that agent, whatever, that's like kind of like his spokesperson. Whatever,
Yeah.
she's just like, oh my god,
Yeah.
can't contain this lunatic any longer.
Right.
No. So I saw one clip with Butch like getting powers. I'm like, what the hell? But then it explains it in the trailer, like, oh yeah, you had this pill or whatever.
And you can gain
it's super for an hour.
temporary powers.
And then yeah, I'm like, oh, well, that's
That seems dangerous.
very dangerous. But
That's a good fucking
Yeah, it's-
new issue to
Yeah.
deal with, though.
Like,
Yeah.
it's, I don't know, maybe they'll explain it, but it's like, do you get to choose which power you
It's
get?
probably random.
probably random. Like how it's all those. I mean, well, it's revealed that the powers are genetically manipulated, right, per person.
Yeah.
So like, do you get them develop? Was it like My Hero, where you just develop them over
Yeah.
time, or you get planted with a specific power at a specific time, right?
Yeah, it'll
So-
probably be really bad side effects guaranteed.
Oh,
There will
absolutely,
be.
yeah, yeah.
Like you get this power, and then all of a sudden you can get like really, really sick, or like you know, takes
Or-
years off your life every
Or
time
not,
you use it or something.
It might be the syndrome cure,
And it might be super addictive.
Everybody's super, nobody's super, right? So maybe there's something like that twist,
Yeah.
or who knows, right? So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't there like in season 2 like one of their like the super terrorists like one didn't one like blow up or something?
That was one of his
Yeah.
powers. Like,
He would like
self.
self-destruct.
Like
Self-
what
yeah.
if you took a pill and you just
This is like,
Start blowing up.
superhero, boom.
What's happening? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't know how to
You
control
never
it.
know. You never know.
why did you make these?
Right.
Who would decide these?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who would control it? Yeah. So. Yeah.
Or maybe it's just a prototype, and he finds out that
Maybe.
they're
That's what I
starting to
believe.
manufacture. Then he tries it himself, and he's
That's
like,
what I believe. Yeah.
now I can go fuck up Homelander. Maybe. Maybe
Yeah.
this will be the end of Butch.
I think
Or
Homelander's gonna
maybe
do
it'll
it to
be the end of
himself.
Homelander.
I think he's gonna do it to himself. Go crazy and then set everybody on his ass now, or who knows what, right? So,
Yeah, he's kind of a fucking
Yeah, he's playing it like,
lunatic.
what the heck is happening with this
Only
guy?
does what's benefiting him, and
Yep.
well, not like, more and more. I mean, like he was doing it for everybody else, but now I think it's total vengeance now. Like,
Yeah.
well, especially when he saw Homelander with the kid and stuff and his wife, and
I wonder how much longer the show goes. Cause
That's what I was thinking too. Like maybe another season or two, if maybe this is
Yeah.
the last one, but depends.
I'm okay with this. Just
Yeah.
if it's gonna stay good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just like wondering like what the story is. And like, 'cause now he's the whole thing was getting his wife back. Now it's
you know
gonna be
that-
revenge.
Yeah.
But like,
To kill Homelander,
Homelander, yeah.
or
I
finally
guess.
end all of Vought. Probably just bring down the whole corporation. Probably, is what
Probably,
it's
yeah.
gonna be.
Any
You got
word
that.
on Invincible season 2 yet at all, or
I don't know.
happened, or?
Yeah, there's gotta be another
Something.
season coming soon.
Oh, I'm
here.
hoping so, man. I'm getting
Yeah.
buzzing for that.
I think it might be a little while, but
My nephew just watched that and talking. He's like, "That was fucking awesome." I'm like, yeah, it's great. Like, it's gory as all hell, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's terrible what happens to Mark, but it's good.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to more of that. That'd be good.
Yeah.
yeah. Apparently, like that goes up to season or issue like
Oh God, are they still making it?
no, they're done.
Or
they're
no?
done.
Is that now? Yeah.
Yeah, they did like 150 issues or something.
And I saw.
I think, like,
some,
What did the first season cover? How much?
I think they said like up to issue 15 or
Nah,
something
that's
like
what I
that.
thought, 15 or
Oh,
something,
okay.
yeah.
So there's lots of
It's
content
lots,
there.
and I saw some clippings of like later comics with some of that. Like it goes places, but yeah, it's interesting. So should be good.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to ruin it like I did for The Walking Dead. I was watching Walking Dead. I'm like, this show's pretty awesome. And then I read the compendium. Scott let me read it, and I'm like, this is so much better than the show is. I'm done watching the show.
I still need to get the fourth one, the last one, because that wraps everything up.
There's 4 compendiums.
4 compendium.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
And what I read was only the first one.
I thought you read the first 2.
Oh, did I? Okay. 'Cause I got up to
the third one.
I got up to the
The Whispering.
Whisperers,
Zombies.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Whisper.
the third compendium.
Oh, okay.
There's one more after that
Oh, okay.
that I didn't buy yet.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, might have to read that. I don't know how that ends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they just got to there because it was like it was showing like the heads on the fence posts and stuff at the end there. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the fuck is this? What's going on here?
Yeah, fuck.
Jesus.
What's his face? I forget his face. The guy who had the tag or whatever.
Oh,
Was,
yeah.
was on there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Negan.
No,
No.
Negan was the lunatic. My favorite character.
Because now I see trailers for The Walking Dead. I see a tiger in there now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, the tiger's been in there for a while, I think,
Okay.
because right when you meet Negan, it's shortly after Negan, I think, you meet these guys, the hockey pads and whatever guys there, and the fucking
Some
tiger.
Casey Jones type?
Yeah, they look like Casey Jones guys. They got the hockey
Yeah.
equipment on for armor and stuff, and the guy has a tiger.
Oh.
Then there's like a big battle. Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah. That's a great comic series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, way more depressing. Well, I thought the show was depressing, but this was.
And Carl isn't dead in it.
Yeah, like what? Why would they do that? Like it's so weird.
I know. Yeah.
And then Rick had both his hands the whole time. Like what? In the comic, he like loses it like right away,
Super fast.
like
yeah.
super fast, and it makes it way more like insane. Yeah, lots of differences.
Mm-hmm.
Then what Michonne does to the governor, like why didn't they put that in the show? That was fucking perfect.
The comic is like way more brutal
Yeah.
than the show is.
Fucking castrates him.
That's exactly why, because they probably can't show that on TV. They're probably like, nope, you can't do nothing like that. So
No, I guess.
this
Yeah.
is HBO. Unfortunately, it's only AMC.
Well,
Sorry.
and the fact that Negan says "fuck" every second word,
Mm-hmm.
and then in the show it's just shit
yeah.
a lot, and that's it because they can't say the
They
F
can't
word
say
on
the
it.
F
They
word,
can
no.
either go full gore and like very minimal swears, or lots of swears but minimal gore. It's just like they. It's so weird how the ratings work.
It's
You can't use bad words, but you can show guys getting disemboweled
Yes,
and murdered
yeah.
terribly, but you can't say fuck.
As long as they're like not actual human beings. If they're actual humans, you can't show a lot of that too as well.
Well,
Yeah.
did you see what happened to Glenn in
Oh,
the show?
Yeah, that's
Like,
true. Yeah.
That was like right from the comic, right
Yeah.
there, the eyeball and everything. That was fucking messed up.
Yeah.
I was watching it with a friend of mine who hadn't read the comic, didn't know what was going to happen. And then she stopped watching it after that because that was like her favorite character.
Yeah, a lot of people's favorite character.
Everybody was very upset about that.
Mm-hmm.
I was too in the comics, but I still liked Rick. But in the show, I liked Glenn quite a bit. I thought Glenn was one of the better ones. Steve Young, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, great actor.
Good voice actor too. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is. You guys got to watch that show with him in Mayhem on Shudder. He's very good in that one.
Never heard of that one before.
Yeah, this it's about he's a lawyer for a big corporation, and he handles a lot of accounting and stuff like that, whatever. And there's this virus that comes out. It's like some kind of rage virus. What the heck do they call it? I can't remember what they call it. But you end up getting like a red eye, like a bloodshot red eye. It's almost like you got pink eye.
Yeah.
And basically, all your inhibitors that keep you from like when you look at somebody like, man, I'd love to just murder this person.
Are gone, and
it's gone, and they just like, I'm gonna murder this guy because I don't like this guy, and you just do it. Or it's like, oh man, I'm just gonna bang this chick right here and just do it.
It's just like
there's
makes you act on impulse.
That's all it is, exactly. So then, it gets into this office building, and there's so much tension between, and there's different echelons of hierarchy.
Sense, man. Yeah.
And the HR guy, watch it just for the HR guy. It is so freaking hilarious.
That's an awesome concept. That's so good.
What happens is the virus leaks into the building. Somebody gets into the building, so then the CDC immediately gets there and quarantines the entire building. It's a huge skyscraper building, and he's trying to get to the top. So basically what his whole issue is he wants to bring down the boss because he just got fired or laid off, but he's getting paid out because they made a huge fuck up for like this huge deal that they did with this huge other firm, and they're trying to keep it under wraps and basically use him as a scapegoat. Like, it's his fault. It's like, just take the money. The HR guy's like, just take the money, be a good little bitch, and sign right here. And then whatever, right? But the HR guy is freaking incredible, man. He's just a freaking lunatic. He's like such a sexist too. And he just targets basically. You gotta watch it. It's so
really good.
And
wow,
it's so violent.
How long is it? Like an hour?
It's like an hour and 20 minutes. It's such a short little. It's really good. And then the lady that looks like Margot Robbie. I keep mixing her up with Margot Robbie. She's in it. She's she's awesome.
Before,
she's awesome in that one too.
On Shudder.
Yeah, it's on Shudder on Amazon. We watched it. If I see it on DVD or Blu-ray, I'm buying it. It's that good. Steve Young is like
that's
like
clever
because
if we're gonna make a thing with no inhibitors and just everyone acting on impulses, office building's a perfect place for that because
it is.
There's so much like corporate tension with that bullshit. So,
it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's funny too. Like it's kind of it. Well, it's obviously far-fetched, but like there's one guy that controls the elevators. Like you don't have the right access card, you can't go to this level unless you get authorization from this person to whatever, right? Because whatever. And then like the head boss. Oh, and then like the CDC is like you can't have anything that'll like make it worse, like caffeine, narcotics, blah blah blah. So the guy's like. The main boss is doing lines of cocaine. And he's got his golf club. He's like, "Why the fuck is the file on my desk?" And he's beating the shit out of people. He's just like losing his shit. Oh god, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, you gotta watch that one. Yeah,
check it out.
It's quite good. Just a good popcorn movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you like copious amounts of violence.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, well, it relates to people that don't care much for their job or a lot of their employees. It's like, oh, this is good. This is a nice little vent session to watch this. This is really good. Because guaranteed there's people who feel the same and want to do probably some of the same things to some people.
There's always someone like that, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's very good. That makes you want to watch it.
That's why Stone Cold Steve Austin was so popular. Got to beat up his boss on TV. Everybody loved him.
Yep.
Nice, yeah.
And his boss was a dick. Everybody.
Yep.
Still is, surprisingly.
Yeah.
You learned, but nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anything else before we get out of here?
I finished Outer Range. We talked a little bit about it before we started this podcast.
Hey, you weren't so hot on it?
I wasn't hot on it. No, I feel like they copped out at the end there.
Are they making season 2 or... Okay, so...
Well, they obviously have to. I'm like, I don't know if I want to fucking even watch the second season. It's just like, all they do is just add more questions. And it's so frustrating.
That's how I was feeling with...
At least answer something.
Yeah.
They kind of did. They answered one thing. But like his origins, but...
Yeah, that's about it. It's like, you obviously knew that that's what happened. Like, within the first 3 or 4 episodes, you kind of like, okay, he's obviously... He knows about this thing.
And you find out who she is, kind of.
Well, yeah, but...
Yeah.
Still.
The show, it was bad for that, and I was getting very fed up with it.
Lost.
Lost. I never watched Lost.
They still never answered at the end,
No.
did they?
Kind of not really.
That's JJ's forte though. He doesn't answer questions. He just makes more. He doesn't answer. He just makes more questions.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what he does.
more David Lindelof, but yeah.
Oh, the writer, yeah.
JJ he's just a producer.
I guess, yeah.
That's a cool idea. Here's some money.
Yeah.
Confuse people, piss them off. Yeah, because they had me in the first 3 seasons. I was like, man, this is freaking legit. This is really good. And then I'm like, okay, now this is just getting stupid. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. After that machine there that they got to keep running, otherwise something's going to happen to the whole island or the whole planet, whatever that guy's running in the basement.
The button.
The button.
Type in the code.
Yeah, type in the code, and yeah, that's right. Because there's a countdown every day, and they had to make sure you push the button.
Fuck it. It'll burn.
Yeah.
Well, they did. They did. That was the end of season 2 or season 3, I think.
Season 3, yeah.
They don't press the button and shit goes bad. Because they find that substation that's like monitoring people of like, it's like, oh, this is just like a social experiment. They're doing a task that doesn't actually mean anything or whatever. And then we're keeping tabs on them and blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
And then, like, they find that substation, and then they, like, it's like, look, it's all bullshit. We're pressing the button for nothing. But it was, like, actually, like, the substation doing the monitoring was the social experiment or whatever. They were the ones doing the tasks that was not doing anything. So it was, like, yeah, it was weird.
Oh, what the
Like, they'd fill out a report, put it in the tube, and the tube would just, like, go, like, and just, like, go outside and just, like, land on the ground. Didn't go anywhere.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dharma. Don't remember that? Didn't watch that far?
No, I fucking gave up on it.
It was like a 1970s science like company that went to the island, and they had all their like divisions, and that's what like the little octagons with different animals and stuff like that. There'd be different stations, like the Swan or whatever, and then
Interesting.
that's why there's a polar bear there, because they were doing experiments about animals in different climates and stuff like that. And
Okay.
I watched it all.
Nice.
I watched that show.
There you go. Yeah, I know my parents and my grandparents really liked that show, but they were a little bit frustrated at the ending. My grandma, it was a dream. It's all a dream. All of it's a dream. That's the conclusion she had come up with for it. Yeah, it's all just.
She's not totally far off, but
No.
Yeah. Oh, they've all been dead this whole time. It's all just whatever.
spoilers for Lost. They weren't dead the whole time. But they did die, and at the end, their flash sideways was them in purgatory, essentially.
Sure. Who cares? Yeah. Fucking dumb. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Weird. That's very strange. Very strange.
I don't know. I like that show. It's pretty. It's not bad.
But yeah, Out of Range. I don't know, man.
Maybe that's why I like Outer Range. I'm more tolerant.
You must, yeah.
You're used to this nonsense, yeah.
I was like, I like questions. You sure?
Well, the questions are like, okay, yeah. But like the morals, the decisions that a lot of the characters made, it's like, what? What the fuck are you doing now? And the animation for the bear.
Oh, yeah.
And the herd of buffalo during the day, like, what? Who the fuck is... And you need to fire this crew?
Which is ironic, because if anybody has the money, it's Amazon.
Right? Like
make
you
this
have
shit look
billions
good.
of dollars.
Yeah.
Why would you make like a half-ass fucking... Or just cut it out.
Yeah.
And just... I don't know.
My gifs in the Facebook chat make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, you sent the gif of the bear going like this.
Yeah.
I'm like... Then I watch the show, I'm like, oh, fuck. The gif looks better than this does, man. Because I thought, like, there's a part with the bear cub, which was really disturbing. I still don't understand any of that. Like, what she was doing with the bear cub.
Because she's, like, religious, and she read that religious text about, like, it was punishment or whatever, and she, like, thought, like, she could, like, punish herself or something, make things start right for herself, I guess. Yeah,
what I kind of get. But she's like, and then she's like, the cub is dead, and she, like, fucking makes it, like, takes the fang and makes it, like, bite her.
Yeah, because in the Bible passage, the person got attacked by bears or something. They got bit by bears. Yeah.
It was bonkers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, she was going crazy.
She was. Oh, especially at the end at the rodeo. Holy moly. Yeah. What a weird show.
No God. There is no God. He's God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Very strange. But like good performances by everybody. Like I can't argue with that. Like everybody did awesome in the show, but just what the fuck was it? The screenplay and like the I don't know, just the way they I don't know. I'll still watch second season because I have to know what the fuck is happening.
Got all these questions. You
I do. I have so many questions, but like I don't know. I don't know.
You didn't watch it all, eh?
No, I don't know.
I think it would be worth it just because Josh Brolin is so good.
Yeah, I wanted to do a thing on it, so I do want to watch it though. So
Yeah.
maybe this week.
And the other issue is that all the characters are fucking pieces of shit too. So it's like you can't really, except for like saying like there's like 2 characters I guess that are, pretty normal, humble characters, but yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
They're all fucked. Weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's alright.
That's all right.
The first little bit, the first half. They had me in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. They had me in the first half, and then it's just like, what is happening now? What is this?
It might just be one of those shows that's like, it's like, yeah, you gotta watch the first 3, like you have to watch the first 3 seasons to like it, kind of thing. Like kind of like how,
Like The Office.
or like Breaking Bad. Like Breaking Bad has like a pretty slow
That's
start.
a very slow start. Yeah,
And
that's true.
It's like, yeah, the first season's pretty decent. It's like, but like once you get to season 3, that's when shit starts going off.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I guess we'll see. Have to make a second season or not.
Double the bears.
No.
More
Double the bear
bears.
budget.
Double the bear budget.
More bears.
We need more bears. We need more buffalo.
God,
Not just copied and pasted and put in the random spots.
Yeah.
Just like Control Z or something. Just auto-populate.
They're like, hey, we got that that software that Peter Jackson did with all the armies. We got the trial version for that.
Yeah, the trial version. One of the free animations was a bison running across the field, and we're just gonna fucking put a shitload in there. Drag and drop a little dust cloud over top, and just color good. Fuck's
Color
sake.
good enough. Yeah.
Like the way they're moving, like they're like, and it just doesn't make. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah. The sound effects are okay, but that's about it, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Come on, you guys.
Come on, you guys.
There's so much potential. Come on, you guys.
Stranger Things season 4 is out.
That's out.
Now,
It
right?
came out Friday. Yeah.
Friday, yeah.
I still have to watch season
All
3.
the first half is all up right now.
First half.
It's split into 2 parts. Yep.
They did that with Ozark too.
Yep.
So how many episodes is that?
I think 7 or 6. They said.
Oh,
But there are
it's like a
some.
full season. Just call it season 4 and 5. You
Yeah.
dummies.
Well, that's what they did with Ozark too.
Yeah.
Same thing. First half is like 7 episodes or something like that, and I don't know.
But a season
They,
was
they
like
got
10
they gotta
episodes.
make you keep your renewal because Netflix is dropping off hard. So.
Well, they just let go a whole bunch of the people that didn't like the ones that were trying to make more woke material. They're like, yeah, this ain't selling. Like, people aren't watching this stuff. We need to start doing stuff that people want to see. And they're like, oh, this is bullshit and this is prejudice. Blah, blah. Then they just then go. If you don't want to work on it, leave. Just quit. Off you go. So, and a lot of people are in uproar over that. I'm all for watching shows that I would like to watch, I guess.
You know,
It's a tough one.
Yep.
It's a tough one. But we'll see how that goes.
yeah. All right. Let's get out of here.
Let's do it.
Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Comment, share with a friend. And if you're listening on a podcast service, you can subscribe to that. Give us a rating. Watch Top Gun.
Yes.
Yes.
That's our next movie club.
Is it this Wednesday or next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, yeah.
Still got a whole week. You can watch it. So
Still got time.
hopefully we can watch that and then
That and watch
sequel.
Maverick 2 as well. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
really good ratings on
Heard good things
Maverick.
about it. Yeah.
So,
Great reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so got that to look forward to. Get your reviews, your thoughts, your questions in, and you can always submit a question because I guess not not tomorrow, but next week.
Next Monday, yeah.
Ask us anything. So get your questions in.
You got a week.
And, yeah. We'll talk to you on Wednesday. Adios. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See yous.